Welcome to Gymnast Mindset. I'm Sherry Medini, the creator of Gymnast Mindset, which has been adapted from the best sports-specific program in the world. This is a gymnastics-specific mindset program where our goal is the same as yours: perform your best and succeed in life. We want you to reach your potential in both gymnastics and in life. Those were our goals when we were competing, and that's our goal now as mindset coaches. Most people agree that the sport of gymnastics is up to 90% mental. 90% of your success is what's going on in your mind. So how do we get that mind right? The core of this mindset program is being used by collegiate and Olympic level athletes across the country. And I'm so excited to be able to offer a gymnastics specific version of this mindset program to you. We work with individual gymnasts and teams from lower levels to elite, from elementary school age to collegiate. We have found that all of these different levels have the same kinds of mindset struggles, what we call the mindset red flags. We all have them, no matter what age we are. And some of those mindset red flags include struggling to bounce back after mistakes, choking in the big competitions, being too cautious or too hesitant, balking regularly, being afraid of getting hurt or being afraid of making mistakes, having a hard time sleeping the night before, or simply missing that same fire and intensity that you see from top level gymnasts. But these changes don't happen on their own. It's something that you need to work on, just like your technique or your flexibility. This is not counseling. It's not therapy or motivational speaking. This is mindset training. It is strength training for your mind. Getting that mind right, making sure that we train our brain, just like you practice your flight series on beam over and over and over again, just like you do conditioning to get stronger and improve your endurance. You work on your mindset. You don't think about working on your mindset. You don't just listen to us passively. You do the mindset exercises that we have put together. We've created a systematic program that all of our gymnasts go through. It's systematic, but it's also individualized to each gymnast's personal needs. So, as an example, what you would do when you start off, you have a mindset checklist that you would fill out. This will assess your strengths and weaknesses in areas of mental toughness, motivation, relaxing under pressure, focus, confidence, clarity, aggressiveness, and goal setting. You would go through that and you would find where you're strong and where you might be weaker. Now, all gymnasts, we have different strengths within our sport, right? So some of us are better on floor and vault and have that natural explosive power, while others are better on bars or beam, where their artistry and their clean form might be able to shine through. So our mindset is the same way. There are many different mental muscles. For your mindset, it's not a matter of you have it or you don't. You have to train those mental muscles just like any other muscle. And this mindset checklist is designed to find out exactly what you need so that we can tailor the program specifically to you. You will then move through a series of worksheets with your mindset coach, and this is where it gets really exciting and really enjoyable. Now we work on really improving our mind, getting that mind right by doing very practical, very down-to-earth gymnastics specific exercises. And again, this was created by gymnasts for gymnasts. All of our mindset coaches were former collegiate gymnasts, so they've succeeded at a high level. They've done what you're trying to do. They've been in your shoes, and they'll take you through these worksheets each week. So, as an example, determining a pre-competition routine. We tend to be the most nervous right before a meet, right? Before we go out there, we get a lot of thoughts in our mind. We start to overthink things. We tend to get really nervous. We might come out shaky or a little bit tentative. We might not be aggressive enough, or we might not be able to channel that energy the right way. So There's 4 elements to developing a great pre-competition routine. And if you develop this great pre-competition routine, you're going to be much more confident. You're not going to be as nervous. You're going to be able to perform and hit your routines. But you need to have these 4 elements. The mindset coach would take you through these elements and help you put them together in a way that works for you. So as you see, there's the structure and the system, but it's also individualized by gymnasts. And again, these pre-competition routines are being used by mindset athletes from elementary school right through to the Olympic team. Another great example of an exercise is knowing how we're going to handle different situations that might arise throughout a meet, knowing how to deal with adversity when it comes up. In practice, if we cast over on a handstand, we practice working through the rest of the routine so that if it happens in competition, we have a game plan. We know what to do. We know what the rest of that routine looks like. And we need to do the same thing mentally. So you go through this exercise, and what happens is you come up with a strategy of how you're going to handle it. What are you going to say to yourself when the judges don't give you credit for a combination and it ultimately lowers your score? What are you going to say to yourself inside your head when a competitor gets a higher score and you feel like you might be dropping in the standings? What are you going to say to yourself when you fall off the beam, which, as we all know, is bound to happen sooner or later? How you handle these situations is going to determine how you finish out the meet. It's the difference between reaching your goals and falling short. So again, we take you through these worksheets that you're going to have forever. You can always go back to them and you can continue to train your mindset. But it can't just be thinking about it. You have to be doing the mindset exercises, completing these worksheets, practicing what you're learning. And this is exactly what we do with our gymnasts. We do this program one-on-one over the phone where you have your own mindset coach. And for teams, we do team sessions over Skype where the mindset coach takes the team through these same sorts of worksheets. We don't change the worksheets for different levels and different ages of gymnasts. We might explain the concepts differently and different things might come up, but we've seen the same mindset struggles come up whether the athlete is in elementary school or on the Olympic team. So you can be confident knowing that when you do these mindset worksheets, you're getting the best available mindset exercises that are out there. The best available mindset exercises that the best athletes in the country are also working through. And so far, it's been an unbelievable success. We are super excited to help you achieve your goals. What I'd like you to do is go to gymnastmindset.com and click that big button at the top that says Get a Free Mindset Session. Once you fill out that simple form, we will contact you to set up the free trial session for the gymnast. If you have any questions at any point, you can also contact us through the website, gymnastmindset.com. But let's take the first step today. Let's get started. Let's tap into that incredible resource that can give you the competitive edge with Gymnast Mindset.